out. I'm gonna try something new today. Give me 1 second. If so. Let's try something now. Oh, puppy whoopee. Yeah, puppy whoopee. Sorry. Let's try this. That's there. But yeah, so I'm gonna obviously upload everything up to YouTube now. I'm just gonna treat it like it's live on YouTube. I mean it on Twitch first, but so if you're watching on the replay on YouTube, and you want to watch it live, there'll be a link in the bottom in the comment section to all the social stuff. And then leave a like a sub to the channel, share to your friends and
Back
stuff.
now on EA Sports at Venerable Soldier Field here in Chicago. We're in the second quarter as it's the Bears in control of the football. Nick Novak on now for the extra point.
I do it because I love video games.
And he puts it through.
It's more like a hobby. Now. It's like no different than anybody that does photos and photography and stuff. Just something to do. Keep my mind busy and free. If you ever wondered for all the YouTuber people out there that are gonna watch it after. Yes, I'm coughing, but I'm overrated just
the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for
I love Dishonored.
So
I want to play.
Increase what he's doing on the field.
I want to
make sure his teammates come
horrible
with him,
play.
like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Gotta have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point.
Maybe a little bit longer just gameplay. But I don't know.
McCown again on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go.
There you go. There you
All
go.
the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Denver. 56 yards.
He keeps making plays like that when Carlos Henderson's name will be extended to Carlos Henderson.
I hope it's obvious.
He maybe wasn't the household name out of college. Went to Louisiana Tech with 19 touchdowns last year. That tied the number 5 overall pick, Corey Davis, for the most in D1 football.
There you go, first down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time.
Favorite college team.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the
Buffaloes.
Here, a nice route, able to look it in and picks up the
or
first down.
some people, I don't know. Some people, I just say Buffaloes. It's really C Boulder. Favorite hockey
Two big
team
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
really Tigers. It was the Kraken for like half a year.
Time to his left. And nearly picked off there.
Catch the stinking ball.
Instead, second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first
And if
half.
you're watching on the
I think
replay,
that's what you need to do
like
to
I
keep
said
an offense guessing.
before,
And they certainly have kept him on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the script. And he is
there you
into
go.
the end zone.
There you go.
Touchdown.
Very
Tim
hanging
Wright
stuff
from
up in
8
it.
yards out. And the Broncos are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always
If
feels
you're
good
on
to a
Twitch
team.
right
They'd
now
love
and
to
you're
take that
watching
into
me,
the
and you
lockers,
have
but
a
a little
question
time left
for
on that
me,
clock, so some work to do.
I like that.
You-
I like how you're guarding
you're
against
free
the
to
letdown there.
Looking
talk
forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
in the chat. I try to do it at 9, sometimes 9 p.m. Central. Sometimes I do it earlier, but that's my ballpark. If I change it up,
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle.
if I change it up, I normally post
Stop it with 25
on the
seconds to
Twitter.
go here in half number 1.
So, or the Discord.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
I uploaded 4 videos today. No, sorry, 6 videos today, 2 shorts, and 4 videos.
And he
That
is
was
into
easy.
the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
The Dishonored 2, so
And you know what it does?
makes my
It gives
life
you a
easier
boost,
now
a huge one
because
for your team
now
because
I
you're dominating them now.
can.
They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or
February will
two-point
be
conversions, but how
playing
about the
Dishonored
defense? You don't know what to
series
do at this
again,
stage. You
so
can't
that way I
stop
can
them
play
in
in
any
order.
direction.
If you're ever confused on the Twitch screen, I normally respawn. But like I'm not in a tight space or something. Either sometimes locally or sometimes I just type it if I'm not audio
now to kick this one off.
like I am right now, but I normally respond. Unless for some reason I miss it, going from desktop mode on Twitch to
And now Chicago
to
getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second,
I have a
sure
couple
how
ideas
aggressively,
that I want to
offensively they
do.
want to play this.
I think we'll
I
find
just
out
don't
just
have
how
a
much they
date
trust
per
their
se yet.
guys in this
But I'll
situation
post
if they
it once
decide
I
to take a
figure out
shot.
my for playing some point this year.
On the carry, it's Hightower. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
So we have reached halftime. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime.
This is pretty.
Yeah, let's get right back
Should
to
have
the
just done
action.
the
We're
regular
set for quarter
season,
three.
but whatever.
This will be fielded at the 8. Ooh, with a juke. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Come on, come on, come on. Run, 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 run. There you go.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 92 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And he rifles one incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first. McCown now on first down. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
This is my late time.
McCown throwing on second. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I might play a little bit of Battlefront 2.
Being chased out left. Launching one for Henderson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield. Anything trying to get going again.
There you go.
Inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
I'm very simple.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. 42
I was
yards.
down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he'll go down, and that will do it.
Come on.
Quarter
I should have been first.
And the 8th play.
Let me just see who has it. Hold on. Why? Where's the first? Yeah, it was first down, you bozos.
On this drive.
Right, can we do it?
Coming up.
Whatever.
It's McCown again.
Ah!
Had
If I would have just waited a
defensively.
second there,
Could have been a
I
game
would've had
changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth. McCown looking to throw on fourth.
There we go. First down, baby.
We'll have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal. Again, it's McCown. He's got
Where's Mark?
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
What the hell? Oh, it is preseason. Oh, whatever. I wonder why I'm off.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing now is McCown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Okay.
So they're going to go for 2.
I'm gonna run this.
Now McCown eluding the pressure right toward the pylon.
2 points.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
That's what I'm talking about. Go for it. Come on.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Oh, not running. McCown wants to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now
one
they've got
play
it first
here.
and goal. They'll run with Lynch.
Running.
And he is into the end zone for
Touchdown.
a Denver touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road.
Obviously.
This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. McCown going to throw it here. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing on first is McCown. Launching one for Henderson. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Into the red zone now. It's McCown.
Touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle. I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
McCown, and this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I'm just going to mess around and do an onside.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Christian Covington. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. A big offensive explosion help leading them to...
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. don't forget, work on installing your game plan prior to this week's matchup.
Yeah, it looks good right now. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully I go undefeated.
With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, as you get a look at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They passed the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And off we go from Sports Authority Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Derek Carr, he'll be the one leading the troops. Pro Bowl quarterback in his fourth year now out of Fresno State.
It's hard to find things you don't like about Derek Carr's game. Has a little bit of everything now. The big arm, great field vision, great rapport with his teammates, and enough agility to be nimble in and out of the pocket. He's the type of guy that you can build a team around.
Now Thompson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, a run with Thompson. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
There you go.
That's a sight the Denver fans are used to seeing. Passes falling incomplete against their defense. #1 in pass defense in 2016, but they give up less than 200 yards per game.
Yeah, 186. Only team in the league to allow less than 200 per contest.
Elite cover guys and big-time pass rushers.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The rookie from Kansas State, Jordan Willis. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right
Come
there.
on, Gronk.
His first career sack.
Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that'll make it 3rd down. Mariota. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. Here's the long-awaited return for Marshawn Lynch. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Lynch. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, if we had any questions, that run kind of answered him. He's still Marshawn Lynch.
That's the thing, maybe running with a renewed sense of purpose and energy after that year off. Bearing this one out.
There you go. That's always fun.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Graham. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Now Mariota. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Now a 1st carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. LeGarrette Blount taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are in for 6. For Blount, a career-high 18 rushing touchdowns for the Patriots in 2016. Now he's got his 1st to start the new campaign with his new club.
And partner, you know how it is when a player goes to a new team. They may miss the old one, but they also want to show them what they're missing. And this is the 1st one for him. He hopes it's many with his new club.
Trying to build off that banner year he had in 2016. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a 3 and out on that 1st drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That 1st series, everybody goes.
There you go, D.
So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that 1st drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Sack him. Oh! Ow!
It's a
that was
Adrian
crazy.
Claymore in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning.
That was
A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our 1st half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Good
But
luck
once
getting
again, a good
past my
example of
D.
situational football. That was third and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the first down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a first down.
Oh, first beat.
A great
Should
return
have
there
ran
of
forward.
22 yards.
Come on,
Now this
Gronk.
Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. A first down throw for Mariota. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
No, you should have got further, but whatever.
Here's Blunt. And some space here. And now running right through it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard
Jeez.
line. That good for
20 was
22
like
and a
I
first down.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since, what, 2010, his rookie year? And 18 touchdowns in the regular season, and no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 in December. I don't know if that played a factor, but yeah, such a productive year, and then he's gone.
Well, that just tells you this. Now he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder trying to prove something.
Now Blunt.
No, I got tripped there. First down. Got a lot there.
So we're at halftime here in Denver with a all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Gets around him. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now
They've got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
we talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down. Again, here's Blunt.
Yeah.
And the
Alright,
reinforcements
yeah,
come in as they're going to stop
85,
him
you
behind the
screwed it
line.
all up.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look, and they get to Mariota here as he's
That was
dropped
a
on the
horrible play there. I
sack.
didn't
The
see
rookie
it,
from
huh?
Kansas State, Jordan Willis, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Mariota now.
There you
He's
go.
got Fitzgerald.
First down,
And he
baby.
goes down, but not before getting this
Mariota.
inside the 25. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it'll give the Broncos a first down.
Anytime you call man coverage against Larry Fitzgerald, you really hold him back as a defensive guy because his ability to run such precise routes and use that big frame that he has, that body against you, it's going to be very difficult to break passes up against him.
Yeah, when you make 9 Pro Bowls in your first 12 years, you might want to give him a little bit more coverage than that.
Yeah, it's not just athletic ability. He's a thinking man's receiver as well.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Now a carry for Blunt. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing, Mariota. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Mariota now on second down. That's caught. It's Gronkowski for a Denver touchdown.
There you go, boys.
Gronkowski from 4 yards out, and the Broncos will extend their lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Down. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Ertz has it left side. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Offense.
So they say we'll let that completed pass stand, and we'll bring up third down instead as they decline it.
So they're comfortable with the yardage. The big thing to them is what you pointed out, getting it to third down and making a play there.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, there you go.
Get there and take him down. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that if they take a shot, they dialed up the pressure and
amazing what
got
happens when you have a horrible quarterback.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. He finds his man, Baldwin.
Oh, whatever.
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Carr. And this is
interception, baby.
That should do it. Picked off by George Iloka. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
There you go.
Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I mean, he's going to win the
Throwing here, Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he's got room. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit right at the 45. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. To throw Mariota. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Flush to his right.
That was a beautiful play there.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
Did you see that?
Now we won't
I was
see
like
a
running
play on
around,
first down.
I
We're
saw
gonna
it
get a
out of the
timeout
corner of my eye.
instead.
I'm like,
As he'll get a
seriously?
chance to talk
There you
it
go,
over
6
after
year old.
picking up the first down. From the red zone now, Mariota. That's complete right around the 8.
First down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Rob Gronkowski, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
I'm making this
And
look
the Broncos
easy.
will add on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because...
On 1st and 10, Willis. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often. A wasted down. Now, Carr again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry?
Yep.
Well, that went right out the window there. He
I'm
was
doing
hurried, harassed.
fantastic.
That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Chargers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
He got scared. You know that. I'm like, seriously?
A gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
What is that?
He's got the distance,
What
but
an
it's
idiot.
no good. Wide to the right, and this score will
Wasn't
stay
even
right
close.
where it is.
Distance was never an issue, not in this mile-high air. But it doesn't matter what elevation you're at if you don't put it on target. And this one kind of takes off on it.
To throw is Mariota. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. It's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks. You can look
Oh, you.
Picked up by Robert Alford. And he's going to take this one back to the
Yeah, but they haven't
37-yard
scored
line.
all game, guys.
Last
5
year, the
seconds
Chargers
left.
5-11,
So what?
you wouldn't think that they would be tied for the league lead in interceptions, but they were, Charles, with 18.
And now they just need their offense, if they're going to do that again in 2017, to take advantage of and put more points on the board.
One final try now for Carr. And now this
Interception
is
there.
intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by George Iloka. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
I'm just going to do it here.
Mariota here to throw. Being chased out left. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. That's caught inside the 20. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had
I'm the
fly
week
over-
fool. Yeah, I'm morning with this stunk. But
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Make sure your squad's ready to fire on all cylinders by prepping this week's game plan. So let's get you out to Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to it. They'll run it here with Blunt. Uses the stiff arm. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
So the myth has been shattered.
He's not coaching.
Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now. Defense likely bringing pressure here. Third and goal from the 2. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Mariota to throw for it on 4th.
Did you see that? That was
Gronkowski for a Bronco touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down. 8-0 our score. Charles and I back to Denver after this. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Brissett on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Brissett, open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Brissett sets to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Devontae Adams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game.
Yeah, the problem is they have a good
opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice.
Just came in, you go to the YouTube.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards.
I have 6 videos that came up today.
Capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Crosby on now to kick it away.
On the Twitch side.
This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, look at the juke. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that you can't yell GD for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He may try and run for this. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Mariota now to throw on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was bull. Are you kidding me?
Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
There you go.
LeGarrette Blunt in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll get this one up to the 26. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Rick. The Broncos are happy to be sitting in the locker room with the lead. The Cowboys just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 4th down from inside the 10. Mariota's going to find his mark, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score, which takes the lead to 8. Cowboys take it at the 1. Brissett's got the completion here, and he caps off the 7-play drive with the score. The Cowboys behind now by just 1. Broncos have it late in the 2nd. Blunt's going to look for a gap. He caps off the 7-play drive with the score. The Broncos is up now by 7.
Thank you, LR. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. An update now from out in Southern California. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. Derek Carr hooking up with his guys early and often. 3 first-half touchdowns. First down, Mariota steps away to his left. He's got a man, complete.
There you go.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Defending a deep route, even when it's thrown on time, is very difficult. But when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost unfair. He's bought extra time. His offensive line has protected him. And now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make a better adjustment. That's just wrong on every level as far as the defender is concerned.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Mariota on 1st down. He's to the 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And this is Bronco touchdown.
So much for
Larry
overtime.
Fitzgerald, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes,
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
no gain on that run. And while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. A 1st down throw for Mariota. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Come on, Gronk.
Nice hit.
Bull.
Charges the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Mariota. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Fourth down, Mariota. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now Mariota. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Flushed out right. And right with it here over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Whistles now and a timeout. Defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now they try the right side here. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to...
Third down, Anthony. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 30. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing here, Mariota. Dancing to his left. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A handoff as they run the counter play. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run again with Blount. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter?
Absolutely.
These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Mariota, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
by the way, into the fourth quarter now in Oakland. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Deshaun Watson closing in on a 300-yard afternoon, and he has a touchdown pass as well. Brissett. And he's taken down.
There you
Trying to do a
go.
little too much, getting
The
outside of the
man
pocket, and it results in a sack. Koamisi in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Denver, they used a favorable...
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.